Janet Jackson, in a recent interview, revealed that she was the first choice to play X-Men Storm in the original Fox film. But when she ended up passing on the role, they offered it to the second choice, aka Halle Berry. I'm not really sure if I've talked much about Halle Berry or her performance as Storm. I thought with what she was given, she did great. And Storm, for those that know, is in my top 10 X-Men of all time easily. I thought she did a decent enough job, but of course she wasn't comic book Storm, so I'm not grading on that scale. With what she was given, I thought she did great. So I honestly really liked her ever since the original X-Men. I like most of the cast, to be honest with you. I just didn't think that they were great representations of the comic accurate characters, but that's neither here nor there. So recently, while talking about her career in a, let's just call it like a retrospective round of interviews that Janet Jackson has been making, she talked a little bit about passing on roles in Hollywood that went to other actors. And this is when she revealed that originally, prior to Halle Berry getting the role, she was the one that was offered the role of Storm. But she says for her, it just wasn't something that was really clicking with her at the time. And she also said that she was also in a different part of her career, that she wasn't fully into that yet, but obviously she was going on a different tour and just things played out differently. And she addressed the whole scenario of how people confused her passing on a role for The Matrix, where she would get to wear all black leather, because that's what she previously said. She passed on a role where she would just be covered in black leather, and everybody was like, oh, she passed on The Matrix, right? Well, no. It wasn't. Turns out this whole time for 20 years, she's been talking about the X-Men. That's wild that nobody asked for clarification when she said that. Everybody just assumed it was X-Men. And I'll be real with you, back in that time, again, take Janet Jackson as she looks right now, because that's what you're picturing. You're probably saying, no, that's not Storm. But as I always got to remind people, people age, and it's been 20 years. And just look at her in 2001. I mean, yeah, you get the type of actress, facial structure, and everything that they were going for, and why they would have offered it to her, especially at that point in her career, where Halle Berry was, and I'm sorry to say, not that well known compared to Janet Jackson. So there it is. Honestly, it's an interesting what-if scenario, and what could have been, but I think that's what it's going to remain, unless Marvel's going to toss her in as a variant, which would be wild. I'll take it.